Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to show you guys a brand new device that I received from Beelink company. It's called Beelink i826 and it's a quad-core little box. So today I'm going to unbox and also review it. It has a lot of little things inside of it, so let's see how quickly we can cover everything in this video. Alright, you can see the box is nicely created, going all the way around, and once you try to open it, it opens from one side, and once you open the box itself, inside of it you can see it's nicely packaged. Here is everything that is included in this box. It comes with the iOne box, which is quad-core. It comes with one power connection. That one side is a USB and the other side will be connecting inside of this box. Also comes with one USB connection which will be connecting to the power. It is 5 volt. Again, this is created for overseas, and they have sent me a little adapter so we can connect it, and that way it connects to North America. Also comes with one OTG cable and also an HDMI cable and one IR remote. On the other hand, it comes with a few papers. The first one is the instructional manual, which is just one page and it's two-sided. On one side it just have the picture on how you can connect it to your TV, and the other side it will actually show you what else you can do with it. And also comes with instructional guide. It's a full page and it's dual-sided on how you can use eShare software, so that way you can mirrorcast all of your devices to the big screen. It also comes with a little page which we will be covering later called Flix Universe, and it has a 30-day free trial that comes with this box. We flip it in the back, it actually says how much it costs, and it has a little part that you can scratch and get the code out of it, so that way you can use this. The remote itself is pretty small, but again it fits your hand the way that you want to hold it. If we flip in the back, you can open it, and it does take 2 AAA batteries, but it is not included inside the box. Enough about the remote, let's just get into the box itself, that how it looks. So you can see the top part of it is pretty slick. It's really nice and very small the way that it is created, and the front part of it, it is a little bit shiny going all the way around. But if you look from the front, there's nothing there, but when you turn it on, there's a little blue indicator. Going to one side, you have a full SD slot. Beside that, you have the 2 USB 2.0 ports, and then a little OTG connection which you can use for upgrading the software on this box. And when we flip on the other side of it, you have a red button that is for the power. You can turn it on or turn it off by touching it. Right beside that, you have the AC connection. Beside that, you have the HDMI connection, which is 1.4. And then beside that, you have the HDMI In connection. That way, if you have another device and there's not enough plugs on your TV, you can connect it to this and it will use it that way. But make sure that your box is on while using it. There is an app for it inside of this box. Beside that, you have the Ethernet connection, which is 10100. And then beside that, you have the optical audio connection. And right beside that, it's a little point. That's how you're going to put it on recovery mode. And on the other side, there's nothing. But if we flip it upside down, it has nice little round legs that we can stand up, and it has a little ventilation that we can breathe. And also have some information about what type of voltage it takes, just in case if you ever misplace the power source. Alright, so let's just get this connected. So make sure that you connect first the HDMI connection and then the power. If you are using a gyro remote, it makes this box work a lot better. And once that's done, go ahead, press the power button, and there you go. That's the first boot. After that, you will be getting a little animation which looks really slick, and it would be telling you, Beelink, make your life colorful. And as soon as it goes in, here is the main menu. It has a really nice launcher that is part of it. Again, this is their Metro launcher. You can see on the top there is a little home button. That means this is home. On top of that, you have the search button, and if you connect it to the Wi-Fi or Ethernet, it will show right beside that. If you go on the bottom, you can see the time, the date, also the weather. Since we are in Toronto, you can just click on it, and that's how easy it is to set this up. And once that's done, once you enter it, press OK, and it will bring it up for you. That is in Fahrenheit. It also shows in Celsius, so everything looks good. The wind speed and also visibility is really nice that they have on this. Beside that, it has the older name, says XBMC. Since this is running an older version, we will get into it in a few seconds. it has some really cool apps. At the bottom you can see that if you're running anything in the background, when you click on it, this is a task killer and it will kill everything in the background, and that way you have more memory available. Full apps, when you click on it, it takes you to more apps, and it is pretty big, so that way it is very easy for the eyes when you are on a bigger screen. It has the Google Play Store, also have the settings which will take you to MB settings. We will get out of this and we will try to show you a few things. It does flip on the sides, you just have to swipe it. And you can see this is one screen, and if you go to the other side, this is the other screen. And yes, you can go up and down on this too, so you can add more apps. In order to do that, to add more icons on this, you just have to go to this plus and minus, click on it. It will take you to the apps itself, and you can select another app installer. Click on it, puts a little check mark. Once you go back, it's added in the bottom, and there you go. That's how easy it is to add this. If we go back in the main screen, we will try to go first and launch a few benchmarks, and we will go first into Antutu and click on it. Since we have already benchmarked, we should have a resolution right now. It's just coming up. Alright, so since it is going to ask to run it again, we will click on test. Now it will take a few seconds for it to go through and do a test for us. Alright, you can see that it was such a nice view on it. Since we were doing this benchmark through Antutu, we got a really cool reading right now to it. So if we go under detail, we can see that the number came up is 43067. It's a really good reading for this performance, but you can see that it has a really cool reading once we go into it. And if we go into information, you can see that the brand is there, that it says Mbox X, and the model number is i826, and also the version that is running, and also the resolution that we run this on. And if we go more down, it has more information that you require for the CPU and for the rendering and everything about it. Alright, so we will just get out of this too. Alright, so the next thing we're going to test will be the link pack. So let's just launch that, and now with this we can check the benchmark if it's running the single thread or multi-thread. You can see it is between 88, and we're going to run it one more time, and 90. Again, it depends how many apps you have open inside of this box while you're doing this. So in the meantime, I'm not running anything, but it's just going there, it just reached to 91. So this is another cool little information about your box. We will get out of this. The next one we're going to launch will be the CPU Z. This way we can see the true CPU and inside of this box. So you can see that it is running the ARM Cortex-A9. It is running on 2 GHz, which is 1.99 it shows right now. And we can see that the architecture is 4x ARM Cortex, which means quad core. And we can see the bottom, all the cores that are running and the ones that are stopped. And also the GPU vendor is ARM, and you can see that it is Mali 450, which is octo-core that is running on this box. And if we go under system information, we want to get a little more in-depth info. You can see the models on the top, it says iOne. And you can see the manufacturer name, and at the bottom of it all the other information that you require and what Android version is running. And if you go down, the root access is yes. The internal storage is right here too, and this is running on 1080p. Alright, so we will just get out of this too. The next thing I want to show you guys is the eShare server. So we will just click on it, and as soon as it comes up, remember, since we are connected on the router, you can see the Wi-Fi is on the top right here. It will tell you that you can just download the app client by just visiting inside of your own network. So you just have to type this in your phone, tablet, Windows, computer, or if you have any other devices, and it will just get you the app itself. And once you get it, you can just simply go into the app. Once the app comes up, and you can use the remote too, so this way you can navigate, and you can see right now that the mouse is moving, And also if you want to play something, you will just use it that way. So if you want to get out of the screen itself, and now you can use the mouse using your phone using the eShare server, and it is very nice. And now I can just go in and I can select any of the apps I want. Alright, so I have already connected another box on this, which is the T8, and if we try to open the HDMI, remember I'm using the HDMI In order to do this, and if we get out, it should make it a little screen. There you go. And now we can see the other screen there. So now we can just turn it off. So that way it will get rid of it. Alright, so we will just get out of this too. The next thing that we're going to cover will be the XBMC. So we will just launch to play our stock video, which is for 720p. And you can see that there is not much delay. And yes, you can see in the bottom that this is 720p AAC and 2.0. And it is running not bad. It's pretty cool. We will get out of this. So there are other little apps that are included to this. You can do the OTG update by going here, but nothing is available right now for the update. And also it comes preloaded with the Netflix MX player, comes with one game which is called FishJoy, and the next big thing that they came up with is called Flix Universe. So if you click on that, it is just like the Netflix, but it gives you a lot more videos. So you can go ahead and choose from that and play your videos through this. Alright, this is our review on the Beelink i826, which is a quad-core with a octa-core GPU. I will be placing the link where you can order this from, and also a little more information about this box. So at the meantime, I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xctex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Vine, Instagram, and other social networking places. And thank you.